Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we discuss a very famous poem, a layer written by W.H. Davies. First we introduce our poet W.H. Davies, William Henry Davies. His time period is 1871 to 1940, means he was born on 1871 and died in 1940. He was a Welsh poet. Welsh is a territory neighboring England but in control of England. He liked adventure. He liked traveling in his life. He traveled so much that he wrote a book about his traveling, and once he was jumping from the train and broken his leg. Briefly introduction of our poet W.H. Davies. We turn to our poem. Layer is first published in 1911 by A.C. Fifield, publisher, in the title of Songs of Joy and Others. But in second time in 1916 in the title of Davies' first anthology collected poems by the same publisher. So we turn to our poem. Layer is 20th century poem. First we discuss somehow about the era, the 20th century. The characteristic of 20th century, one of the most important characteristic of 20th century is urbanize, means people migrated from villages to cities for the source of income, for the source of education. They get work in the cities because industrialization was done in 20th centuries. The industries were established in cities and the people come and do their jobs in the cities. In this way, from traveling villages to cities, it is obvious that they are going away from nature to materialistic life. This is all mentioned here in this poem, A Layer, by our poet W.H. Davies. This poem is also very fit. Now let's we start our poem. Layer. Layer mean free time, the time instead of our usual routine. Poet starts poem with a question. He says, what is this life if full of care? What is this life if full of care? Care mean worries. If this life is full of worries, if this life is full of tension, chaos, what is this life? Life mean enjoyment. But if this life is full of what we called this life, then we have no time to stand and stare to look. We have no time, a few time to stand and look at the nature established around us by Almighty Allah. In the second line, no time to stand beneath the boughs. Boughs, branches, trees, branches. Beneath, we have no time to stand under the branches of the trees and stay for a while and stare as long as sheep and cows. When at the noon time, when sheep and cows and other animals, other grazing animals at noon stays beneath the trees for some time to get rest, we have no time. As a human being, we are spending a so poor life that we have no time as compared to even animals to enjoy the nature of Allah Almighty. Next, no time to see when woods we pass. We have no time when we pass through woods. Woods mean forest. When we pass through the forest, we have no time to enjoy the beauty around us, where squirrels hide their nuts in grass. The squirrels taking time in hiding their left food in the grass. In such small time, squirrels do their work. We have no such small times that required squirrels to hide their food. Squirrel hide their food. We have no such time even to spend there in the woods, in the nature, to see the nature. But we are passing so poor life that the animals have time to enjoy the nature, but we as human beings do not have such time to enjoy the nature around us, spreading around us. No time to see in broad daylight. We have no time to see in daytime streams full of stars like skies at night. When in the early morning, when sun rises and the stars are still on the sky, the reflection of stars in the clear water of streams, this reflection creates a beautiful scene. Like at night, at the skies, stars create a beautiful scene. In fact, the poet wanted to say that at noontime Allah Almighty made us to take some rest, and night time Allah Almighty made night for us to take rest from the whole journey of the day. And early morning is also a rest time, is also a time to enjoy the beautiful scene in the morning, nature around us, to go out, to take walk, enjoy the beauty of the nature. But we are so poor that we unable to get chance to enjoy the beauty of nature. The next line, no time to turn at beauty's glance. A beautiful girl, a beautiful maiden, a beautiful woman, at watch her feet how they can dance. A woman is the beauty of the world. The poet says that a beautiful woman starts a beautiful dance from her feet, and we are unable because we don't have even this small time to see the beautiful symmetry of her feet, her beautiful dance. Here the poet personify the things. Personification is what the non-living things give the characteristic of living things. Here nature is giving the characteristics of a woman, a living thing. Next, no time to wait till her mouth can enrich that smile her eyes begin. Poet says we have no time, we have not even this small time when her eyes begin the smile and it transfer to her mouth, to her lips. The smile started from her eyes and reaches her mouth, her lips. This small distance traveled the smile, and this small period of time we have, this is also not free time to see her beautiful smile. A poor life this if full of care. The question of first line, answer is in the second last line. What is this life if full of care? A poor life this if full of care. Or it says we are spending a very miserable life if we have cares, sorrows, worries in our life. We have no time to stand and stare. We have no time to stand for a while and look at the nature and enjoy the nature. We are busy in our this materialistic life that we have no time to stay some time, give break to our life, get chance to go out, go in some park and look at the beauty of the nature, go at the bank of river, go at the beach or somewhere else to get relax from our poor life, from our materialistic life, so we get relax. This poem is fully fit in our this modern life, because we are spending very poor life according to the poet W.H. Davies. If we have cares, if we have worries in our life, and these things are full in our life. Dear students, I hope you enjoy this video. Stay with us, take care of your channel and yourself. Allah Hafiz.